Hey guys, how's it going? Justin Melson here, and today I'm going to talk about the making of and BTS of my latest short film, The Interrogation. So first off, the reason that I made this skit is because I kind of wanted to do something that was the complete opposite. I wanted to make something funny, something that was spontaneous, something that was random, something that's just fun for everybody, fun for you guys to watch and fun for us to make. The first thing that goes into it is pre-production. Now, pre-production is the most pivotal and most important phase of making a film. The first thing that I did for this film is obviously writing the script and coming up with the concept. I was at JFK Airport one time and it just hit me. I was like, what if I do a short film about this guy who's getting interrogated but he just won't die?
That sounds like a terrorist.
Oh, no, no, no. Ah, oh, 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 oh.
What does it feel like?
And then I decided to do something like a John Wick parody, like this couple is trying to get their dog back, and this guy won't tell them where their dog is, and they punch him, they stab him, they shoot him, they blow him up, but he won't die.
I've never had to stab someone before.
Do you want our dog back or not?
I think on the 5th draft, I wanted to do something where there's this couple and they're trying to pass their SATs, and so they kidnap this nerd from their geometry class, and they're like, yeah, you need to teach us how to do geometry.
Okay, fine. I'll do that.
And then I sent the script to my friend Dillon Wrich, and he was like, what if we up the stakes a little bit? What if he's in Area 51? What if he wanders into Area 51 and this couple thinks he's a terrorist? And they're gonna interrogate him to make sure that he's not a terrorist, which I thought was a really good idea, which goes into one thing, is always make sure you're getting feedback on your scripts. Make sure you send your scripts out, because writing could be a very personal and private affair, and it's kind of intimidating giving it to people to read and getting criticism. But a lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time, the criticism that you get can be very important and very beneficial for you. So by the end of the 7th draft, we had a completed script, it was done, and then it was time to do things like location scout. So right now I'm gonna go location scout. And you would think, being in Vegas, that there's just tons of desert areas to film in, especially if we're gonna blow stuff up. It's actually kind of hard. I'm trying to think of gas and people's time and resources and bathrooms and all the kind of things that go into finding a location, and if it's quiet. And it's pretty much like a 15-minute drive, and then you can go out of the city and in the desert. So we're gonna see how this looks, and then we'll go from there. Now, location scouting is very important because, like I mentioned in the video, there's a lot of different elements that go into location scouting. You gotta look for sound. Is it gonna be noisy? Are there gonna be planes, helicopters, cars, people? Speaking of people, are there gonna be random pedestrians walking around? Are they gonna wanna see, like, ooh, what are you guys filming? Can I be in your movie? Do you have a permit? That whole thing. And also, in our specific case, we had a lot of special effects and pyrotechnics that my friend Jimmy was gonna be doing.
Right, we rigged a 1/3 version of what we're gonna do for this short film called Interrogation. Basically, right up here is 5 gallons of the gasoline and a 4-inch mine to kind of give some debris effect, and a little sparkler to make sure that the effects ignite. Just a little bit of added redundancy so I don't look stupid.
And so this is a 5-gallon gasoline explosion pyro test, and we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my God! Woo!
It's kind of like extra angle, so it's like made up your white.
One of the most important things is casting, and I knew with this skit, I'm gonna be juggling a lot of things, I'm gonna be forgetting things, I'm not gonna be as strong in certain areas, like I might be focusing a lot on DPing, but not on much as directing and vice versa. So I wanted to get actors that I knew that they would dive into their characters more than diving into the lines on the script. You can't just tell your actors, go what's on the script, do what the script says, or do what I says. I mean, you can if that's your style, that's not my style. I prefer actors that can get into their character. You give them a week, you give them 2 weeks, you give them however long they need. They can pick out their wardrobe, they get into their own characters, and they can feel out their characters. So at any given moment, if you're like, oh wow, we're running behind, we need to completely abandon the script and improv this entire film. If you have good actors, they can do that because they know their characters so well, they could be like, okay, just give us the situation, give us the conflict, and we'll act out the scene. The lines are on the script. The script was written by me alone in my bedroom in my office. Like, when you're actually out there and you have funny people and actors that could put this all together, you're gonna come up with much funnier stuff in the field than in your bedroom writing it on a computer. And they all did a phenomenal job, and they all knew their characters. They all got into their characters really quickly, and they just killed it.
Yeah, so you can lay on top of it like, oh, damn.
Nice.
Whoa, that was a gnarly feeling.
Yep, there you go. He wasn't trying to tell the world.
His transition to womanhood began today.
I just start putting up. Straight up, he's.
Today marks the day.
Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get somebody splatter some on his face, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
I got that.
hey.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there you go. Pick it up.
Alright, Dylan, look towards.
Oh, that's great.
Just one more throw.
And then that'll lead us into post-production. And post-production for this project was very simple. It's actually one of the easiest projects I've done post-production for out of all my skits and short films. The only main obstacle that I had was with the sound. Unfortunately, while we were on set, we weren't aware, but 85% of our audio was clipped and overmodulated. So as you can imagine, when I sat down on my computer and started syncing up sound, I was kind of like, Jesus Christ. Almost everything was unusable. And I was thinking to myself, like, well, we can't ADR this entire film. Like, I mean, we can, but that would suck a lot. Like, who would want to do that? But if there's a will, there's a way, and we only had to do ADR for certain parts of the film.
Yeah, do like shut up, but really obnoxious. Because it's like, it'll be in the background while Adam and Alyssa are talking. Because they'll be like, is that a terrorist? And you're just like, shut up.
Shut up!
Continue straight.
I know.
Continue straight.
Shut up! Babe! Babe!
But luckily, all that audio wasn't able to be recovered, but I was able to find kind of creative ways to de-hum it, de-noise it, de-clip it. A lot of it, as you can tell, is still a bit overmodulated sounding, but just through a lot of different effects, I was able to kind of make it usable.
You just shot me.
And then after all that, that just left the color grade and the final sound mix and music, which I believe I got off of Killer Tracks or some random website. And then other than that, that was pretty much this skit. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Justin Melson with Happyfox Productions. I hope this making of was able to teach you guys something. Some of the things I did wrong, some of the things I did right, and just our overall experience in making this skit. Hopefully we're gonna have a lot more coming in the future. And if you guys would like, feel free to follow me on social media to keep up with any of my other filmmaking things going on. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.